Gaming.
Not milk. Yeah, plug it away.
Yeah, so the official channel. Let me go ahead and just open up the page here.
Ooh, this is
Uh,
gonna be a long drought.
oh, how long?
26 days.
Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be rough. Hope they've been fucking.
Oh yeah, they've been fucking. But the more babies they make, the more water we use.
Mm. So yeah, there's a balancing
So
factor there,
I could
huh?
pause the houses, but I'll let them work it out.
Let's see. Even though I'm live streaming, let's see if I can put this in without anyone seeing the. Okay, cool. I'm just balls to the wall. Fuck it. All right, so we are youtube.com slash at NutMilkGaming. We've got nothing live, but I do have a pretty good color scheme and profile pic and banner, I think. The profile pic is a bunch of sperm heading towards a bright sun-looking ovary. And then the banner is a close-up, like, same
The
color
DNA
scheme.
molecule.
Yeah. I think that's a good theme. We'll stick with that for now.
That would imply science to me.
And sperm. Yeah, nut milk. And then I think my description of the page, if I remember correctly, is we are all products of nut milk. Welcome, fellow humans.
It's technically correct.
Yep, technically it is. Oh, man. I hate that I'm
Yep,
going to run
those
out
were
of
the
booze.
days.
I'm going to run out of booze when the liquor stores close. It's probably a good thing, but still, it's annoying. Oh, I have this new product, though, that I got at work. It's ridiculously overpriced, but it's pretty kind of impressive. I got a free sample. And
Really?
it's, what's it called? Oh, God, I can't remember. It's basically like plant-based. They advertise it as this plant-based focus supplement that doesn't like make you all Adderalled out and stuff, but just kind of helps you relax and focus. And I wasn't feeling good the other day, and I wasn't drinking. You're not supposed to mix it with alcohol. So I took one of the half shots that you're supposed to take of this stuff, and I laid there, and I felt a little euphoric. It was nice, just a little bit. Nothing crazy,
Nice.
not high. Didn't change my thinking. It just kind of felt nice. It's the kind of thing that just puts you in a good mood, I guess.
Nice.
Yeah. The problem is, for 2 doses, it's $10, and I'm not willing to pay
That's
five.
not so nice.
Yeah, I'm not willing to pay $5 to feel euphoric for 4 hours. But a free sample,
Really?
fucking great.
Why don't you give me one of them free samples?
All right, next time the rep is in, I'll see if I can score another one and send it to you. I'm sure it's legal to ship.
Aw.
There's no age restriction on the product, but you're not supposed to sell it to anyone under 18.
Well,
But
I'm not under 18.
there's no law on it. Well, that's what I mean by it is that you actually do have to know your body a little bit. You can't just be a fucking 7-year-old taking this shit like it's a Red Bull. Which is the craziest thing in the world when I see parents coming in and buying their fucking 5-year-old Ghost energy drink or Prime energy drinks or God, these Mr. Beast bars are in now, and then the Prime from those stupid Logan Paul motherfuckers are in, and man,
Hey,
influencers.
this might get me canceled, but I don't really like Mr. Beast.
Nah, no, me neither. I can't stand him. I mean,
Like, I get that he does good shit, but I feel like everything he does is a means to an end
yeah,
for him.
absolutely, absolutely. He's, I mean, in a way, it's very intelligent. I respect what he's accomplished, but I just hate the influencers culture. Influencer
I
culture
hate how
is
fake,
you're right.
like, all that shit feels.
Oh, and it only works on fucking kids, man, because they don't understand what fake is. They think it's real. They think that that's his actual personality, that he's not turning it on, that's, and then they have all the clickbait. They're masters of clickbait and masters of marketing, and I'll give them credit for that. I did take marketing. And I mean, it's genius in a way what they've done, and I'll respect it, but I'm not going to participate.
I'm with you on that one.
I've only voted once in my life. I'm not a big fan of the mass media effect.
I would have to agree with you. The less news I consume, the better I feel.
That's very true. I do check the news daily for headlines. I don't read a lot of the articles, which I know is a bad thing because then I'm just following the clickbait theory. But I can tell when something's just clickbait or something's actually worth looking into. And I think I'm pretty good at that. But that's what's called cognitive dissonance. It's a marketing tool as well. I know too much shit to be where I'm at in life, man. What the fuck am I doing?
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you applied yourself,
Yeah, but then I'd have to sober up.
no, not necessarily.
I don't want to apply myself. I've tried that before. It didn't go. I mean, I got as far as FM radio and 2,000 person crowds. If I'm going to do it again, it's going to be with this gaming channel, with this line of work.
Well, there you go.
That's where I'm
Why
applying
not?
myself.
Why not?
Well, no, I already am. Remember, what? We're a year and a half into this shit.
Well, we're just starting.
Well, we're starting from scratch after a year and a half. But with all the knowledge and wisdom that comes from that year and a half,
True.
we might be a little behind the boat on that. I mean, I don't know what the next big thing's going to be. I bet it's not going to be streaming gaming, but I have so much of a wealth of knowledge about music production and TV and movie production and marketing and campaigning and building an audience. All those skills will transfer to whatever's next for society, and so I'm just keeping that skill set alive and growing it as much as I can. And when I combine that with other skilled individuals, such as yourself, such as Alan, and hopefully eventually Paul, we combine all of our different skill sets, wisdom, and experience, and through that team, it's kind of like when you have a production crew or a band or any other group venture that takes multiple people, small startup.
Oh, can we get some groupies?
Well, yeah, we can do that, but you're married, so you're gonna have to ask the wife to approve each one. You guys can share, right?
I mean, I'm gonna try. We'll see. I'll let you know how it goes.
I bet it doesn't go well. I like the way you're setting this up, though. I'm watching.
I'm going deep.
It's so funny watching different gameplay styles. Like you and Alan and I are similar in a lot of ways, but we all have differences. And you and I click and drag the same way. I just noticed that. Like we look at us.
I mean, what else would you do?
Well, Alan would do it very differently.
Like that?
Whatever. Just
What
commenting.
would he do?
Oh, he would just mass click and drag and then delete what he didn't like.
Oh, like just
Yeah.
What?
Kind of like that, yeah.
what?
It works for him, though. Like, he's kicked my ass in several games using his play style. It's different than mine. It's a little more unpredictable the way he does it.
Well, that makes sense.
You should play him in a game of chess. You guys would have a good match. Because he doesn't practice at all, and he doesn't care if he wins, but he'll try if you start beating him. And then he actually is pretty good at it.
Try hard, huh?
Yeah, you have to prove to him that it's worth his effort. I mean, he has this totally different attitude that I love. You and I think, are a little more similar in the fact that we just want to do well and learn, no matter what the game is. You know, you and I play Splitgate pretty similarly. Aggressively, but trying to think. Alan will just go out there and be like, fuck it, what does this do? It kills people? Alright, cool, let's kill people. He's a much more laid-back gamer. Still very, very good.
He seems to be really into survival kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Do you think he's prepping for the apocalypse?
Oh, he's already prepped.
Really?
He's prepped, I'm prepped, my sister's prepped. Yeah, no, we're all good. You hear about the aliens in Vegas?
No.
No? You haven't heard that story?
Are you gonna tell me or not?
I will tell you.
Just like my wife.
I will
She
tell
says, "Oh, did you hear about something amazing?" I'm like, "No." And then she just doesn't finish. I'm like, "What the fuck is wrong with you people?"
So, and ironically, April 1st. Now, the news report didn't come out until June, but April 1st, night patrol, two-person squad car in Las Vegas reported seeing a falling object from the sky on fire. And they didn't see where it landed. They didn't hear any booms or anything. They thought maybe it was just like a shooting star or something like that. They didn't know. About 30 minutes later, the same patrol unit that caught that on video gets a call from a neighborhood not far from where they were when that happened. And it's a person hysterical on the phone talking about two 10-foot tall, big-eyed, noseless, big-mouthed creatures standing in their backyard staring at them.
The fuck?
And so the police are like, normally that's a crazy call, right? But this is April 2nd at this point in the morning, and still night. And so they go there, and there's multiple people at the place that report seeing it, and they're freaked the fuck out. They swear to God they just saw bipedal, two-armed, two-legged, standing upright, 10 feet tall, noseless, big-eyed creatures. They were like, these are definitely not humans. There's no way you could make a suit because of how skinny it was in certain parts and how tall it was. There's no way a human could operate a suit like this. And they apparently were gone by then. But the police were like, we saw something crash down near here. We believe you. And they took the full report, and it just got released publicly this week.
I seen NASA did a full UFO report live stream.
They did they've launched a whole branch of NASA now. They previously never acknowledged any UFOs. They've actually launched a whole new team of NASA. The U.S., the Senate, the Congress, our fucking government that never does anything, has started a UFO report or UAP report, and committee. And they've the Pentagon actually has a branch now. They've received 800 reports in the last 1 month. That's what I'm reading in the news. So I mean, I'm just going off of Newsweek and the Daily or the New York Times and shit like that. But that's what they're reporting, and like Congress is set to release a full report after their investigative committee has gone into it. But between all of the different military videos that have been released from the last 10 years under the Freedom of Information Act and all these other things, like, yeah, dude, the aliens are here. We're going to very soon have an address of the nation by a president, and I think it might be until after the next election, but acknowledging the existence of extraterrestrial life. That's going to happen very soon in our lifetime. I give it a year or two at most.
Yeah, I could see Trump blowing the whistle.
Trump just got indicted, man. He's been charged. He's not going to be allowed to run again.
Fake news. They're trying to set him up.
Trying to set him up?
Yeah.
You're silly.
Anybody who fights against the system, they always take down, you know?
Sure thing, Dom. Whatever you think. I'll agree.
Thank you for agreeing with me.
No, I'm agreeing to disagree. I will not try to...
No, you just said.
No, I did not say I agreed. I'm agreeing to disagree and allowing you to, without judgment or argument from me, have your personal opinion. And I respect that as an American, okay? One thing I'll say about
What's
Trump...
that you cut out for the last 30 seconds?
Good. I said nothing with vehemence at all in it, so...
I think we should have a woman president next.
Just to see how bad they fuck it up?
No, I want to, and she should be pretty hot too.
Oh, if we had a hot... Like, yeah, alright.
That's what I'm saying, man.
That's
I could get behind that.
Yeah.
Bad bitch president.
Some tough, hot, bad bitch president would be amazing. The amount of porn
Be like,
parodies.
Putin, end this war, or we're gonna end your ass.
You know what we need? We need an angry black woman as president.
Yeah.
Like one of them church going fucking beat you with her slipper.
Yeah.
One of those types.
Just don't give a damn anymore.
You know, the opposite of Lori Lightfoot. The opposite of that. Hot, straight, badass, angry. And what would be great too is if she picked like a really wimpy white boy vice president. That was just a yes man for her.
Oh, that's your thing, huh?
That would be great.
That's
oh yeah, dude. Oh man, I'm a masochist for sure. 100%. I'm not
like big, powerful black women.
I didn't say big.
Oh, powerful black women.
You don't know about this. So I dated a woman, I won't say her last name, but her first name was Brittany, and she lived in the absolute ghetto of Chicago, an hour and a half from where I lived in Bradley. And we met on Craigslist. I was drunk one night, and this is so fucking funny, dude. It was like right after I had this really bad breakup from a 4-year relationship with you-know-who. And I was on Craigslist just drunk one night in my big, beautiful apartment. My bedroom was probably bigger than your living room. It was the stupidest size bedroom I've ever seen. Like, I could fit 4 king-size beds in there and still walk around. But anyway, I was laying there in bed one day on Craigslist, scrolling through the... Because I was already on Tinder, and I was already on all the different dating sites, and I was just horny and 29. So this is a while ago. I run across this ad on Craigslist, which is the stupidest place to try to meet women. And it's an ad, white boys only. That's the headline. And it turned out...
your ears perked up.
Yeah, they did. Other things perked up too. So I responded to the ad, and it turned out to be this 24-year-old, and Paul can verify this, the most beautiful girlfriend any of us have ever had. 24-year-old black chick from Jamaica, boxer, 6-pack, perfect D naturals, 5'4", tone, not muscular, but tone, perfect, exactly what you would think of a Jamaican ass. And we went on a date. I took her out to a blues club in downtown Chicago. That was our first date. And smooth move, by the way. We went. I even got on stage. It was probably 50 people in the club, and there was a live band. And the singer noticed that I was able to do the beats and stuff while I was dancing with her, and He's like, you can come up here, man. And I'm like, cool. You guys know Red House by Jimi Hendrix? Well, not by, but covered by Jimi Hendrix. They're like, yeah. And I got up there and I played fucking Red House. And she creamed her pants. We didn't sleep together the first night because we slept in my car near her apartment. She shared with her brother. Her brother does not like white dudes. And he's a gangbanger. He sells crack in Chicago. So I wasn't allowed over initially. But about 8 a.m., she's like, all right, he went to work. Let's go back to my apartment. I fucked her so hard, I broke her bed.
Damn.
I literally broke the frame, and the bed collapsed on the floor. And that was our first... we spent like 16 hours together as soon as we met. She was so gorgeous and so much fun. And we dated for about 6 months. And she tried to move into my apartment. Like, I came home from work one day, and she was in my apartment. I'm like, how did you get in here? How do you even know where I live? She's like, come on, man, I'm from Chicago. And she moved in for about a month, and we just had amazing sex every day. It was great. And then finally we got in a big brawl. And I might have called her the N-word once or twice.
I mean, who hasn't?
You know, in the middle of the heat of an argument. And she's like, I'm glad your mom got murdered. I hope she was raped too. And I'm like, you know, it was one of those fights. And we broke up. And she slashed all my tires. But then a year later, we got back together. For about a week. And we just fucked a few times. And then we were like, nah, it's not working. But man, I got pictures of her. Fuck, I gotta stop the stream.